Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. So this is a Sunday video, even though today is a Saturday.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. But we are going to go to a local Bricko Depot it's called, not Bricko Marsh. And Simon wants to buy some doors and windows for his renovation project.
I do.
Once we've found the windows, we're going to go back to your place and show everyone. And you can explain a little bit about what you're doing in France and
so I've got my book with me, all my measurements in, so there'll be no mistakes, hopefully. You watch them not fit when we get them back. So let's go and
let's crack on.
Pick them up, yes.
Let's go, Simon.
All right, let's go, we're off.
We got about a 35-minute drive.
Okay, good.
And then, hopefully they've got the windows in stock.
I hope so.
Because if not, it's a wasted journey.
Well, yeah, I should have some of them in, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not that we need a lot.
I'm going to get my hand underneath this side. There's a toilet in here, everyone. Brand new toilet. This is a mirror. A mirror unit sink thingy. Vanity mirror. This is the actual ceramic sink. And then this is the bathroom vanity unit.
Yeah, lovely.
And we had no luck at all in here for Simon's windows because they've stopped doing them. So we've got to go somewhere else now. So this is turning into quite an interesting shopping trip.
It is, isn't it?
I'll take this back, mate, and
okay.
yeah.
Were you going to put a strap round that, Billy, or will it be okay?
All right.
Okay.
So Alex, this McDonald's, somebody set it alight during the recent riots in France.
Terrible.
So now we've got nowhere to eat. We could have got a nice Big Mac today, but now we can't. We're here. This is Leroy Merlin. This is one of my favourite builder's merchant. Well, it's not just a builder's merchant, it's literally everything. Everything you'll ever need to renovate a building.
Hopefully windows. Hopefully
windows, yeah. Speed bump. I hope when we come back out that stuff's still on the back. It probably won't be, will it? Let's park it right down here out the way. So, success. Leroy Merlin had the windows with the exact measurements in stock, didn't they, Simon?
Yeah, perfect they were.
So we've ordered them and we've got to pick them up in about a week's time.
Yeah, a week, 5 to 10 days, I'd say, but they said about a week.
Yeah,
so.
we were hoping they had them in stock, but they didn't. But I have got everything for the bathroom. So success for me, success for Simon.
Okay.
So we're going to pop to the chateau now and then we're going to go to your place, aren't we?
I believe so, yeah. We go there and can have a look
at
around
Simon's
there.
place because we haven't really shown it before and I think everyone would be quite interested. So come on, let's hit the road. Crack on.
Let's go.
So we've just popped into the convent quickly just to unload this stuff because apparently there's going to be a storm this weekend and I don't want the boxes to get wet on the back of this transit. So if we put it in the apartment, we'll go back to the chateau and then we'll go to yours, mate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Happy about your windows?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just another thing off the list, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's great. It's getting done.
Yeah, I'm happy about this as well. Get this apartment finished. Finished.
And these are going where in the back room?
Yeah, we'll put it in the back room for now, yeah. might not look strong, but I certainly smell strong. Oh! Shower thingy. So we've been shopping, we've been to the convent, we've unloaded everything, we've ordered Simon's windows, they should be arriving next week. And now we're here at Simon's house, and Simon would like to show you all his renovation project. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, because you're not going to be doing YouTube, are you? Because
No,
it's
that's
just
right.
nothing-
So what you'll see will be on Billy's channel.
Yeah.
If you want to follow it as when I'm here, you know, and we progress with it, then obviously you'll be able to see it on Billy's channel.
Yeah, but
He's been kind enough, you know, to put it in for me.
I saw there's a lot of comments saying you should start your own YouTube channel. but
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
right. I
something
just
that-
do not have the time to do that.
No.
I mean, people don't understand the amount of work that's involved just, you know, making a 15-minute
Video, innit?
video. Yeah,
of course,
for them. So what we do is we walk round, and I'll show you around and show you what we've done, show you why we bought the windows today and what they're for. So if Alex wants to follow us round,
Follow you around, yeah.
then we follow around. So obviously you can see in the background there the condition the place is in. He's got a tiny little window just here. If I come up and you'll see the size of it to give you some sort of scale. I mean, it's a tiny little window, but these places, you know, they had little windows like that when they were first built. I'd imagine it's probably 300 years old, something like that. I've no idea, but judging by how things are put together in here with the beams inside, which we'll get to in a little bit, they're all peg and jointed, like that little table that was down in Billy's cellar that we see. So we'll show you them in a little bit. I put another front door on the place, which I bought from the UK. The door on it was okay, but it was a bit rough and pretty much ready to fall off. So I've done that since I've been here. And as I say, today we got the windows. This is another one of the windows, one of the bigger windows here. And if Alex comes up closer to it, you'll see the condition it's in and why it needs replacing. Yeah, it literally is falling apart. It's just about holding together, so the glass is all falling out of it. And we'll get some shutters for it after the windows go in as well. If you want to follow around. Oh, actually, if Alex just pans around, you can see there's two little outbuildings there as well, which come with the property, which will need renovating. The ivy is taken over on one corner, as you can see there. But you know, they come with the property when I bought it, which, you know, they'll get restored in due course. Also on the back here, if you like, as we come across, there's two more buildings that are needing renovating. They're gonna need new roofs put on there. There's a lot of pointing to do as well around it. And like I said about the front door, if you look at the door here, this one, funnily enough, is in much better condition than the door that I changed. I mean, it's a solid door. I'd imagine it's either oak or chestnut that it's made out of. It's a lovely door. I mean, you can see, you know, kind of like when they made things sort of a long time ago, they made things to look nice as well as, you know, functional. So, you know, I won't show you in there because there's just all bits and pieces in there. There's nothing really to see in there. We come round to the back of this part. On the back, that part you can see there, that's the outside toilet, which would have been used years ago. And it's basically what they'll just dig a hole in the ground with a plank across it. And here, what Alex is picking up, this is what was the bread oven, which was attached to the back of the property. And what it is basically is a big dome, all bricked up, with a section in it, just like your pizza ovens that you have today, that you can, you know, either build yourself or you can buy. There's the opening, you can just about see in there. Be careful because these are prickles, but you can see the ornate stonework where you would have got to it from inside the building, and you'd have had a flat, level concrete pad that you would have put your bread and that on. Once you'd filled it all up with your coals, your charcoals, pushed them to the back, got this nice and hot. It would have probably been about that thick. You can see the witness marks that went round and right round, and then obviously the dome bit would have been sat in there. So what we'll do is we'll go back this way now, because it's still quite overgrown there. As I say, when I first come here, I spent the first few days just clearing it because of COVID and everything, and I didn't have a chance to get over here. It was grown up, hence the big pile of brambles that are left in the middle there. Some guy that I bought it from installed a lovely swing there, which is, when you sit on it, it looks out across the valley. You can see out there. I mean, the trees and what's grown in the field at the moment is like maize, which is tremendously high. It's about 9 foot high at the moment, but when that dies down, you can literally see right across the valley there. Spectacular view. So what we'll do is I'll show you around the other side, which you see partially when we put the caravan in where I've been staying. So we'll just wander around there quickly and have a quick look at that, and then we'll go inside and then I'll show you inside. So on the front of the building here, also when we bought the 2 windows today, I bought a set of double doors to go in here. So outside here we'll put paving slabs and build, you know, just somewhere nice for you to sit, so you can open the double doors, sit and overlook the views. Previously, about 2 years, 3 years plus, something like that ago, this whole corner of the building here was collapsing, and the guy that I bought it from had put big stills through it to hold this corner up, because it had a massive big crack that ran down there. So, I mean, bearing in mind that the walls are like this thick, I took most of this section of the wall, probably about there, all out, and rebuilt the wall up, and then repointed the whole of the front of the building. And if you look at the top, that's the other window that we bought that's to go in there to finish the sort of the front or the side of the building off, if you like. Round here's where we installed the caravan, which was fun, which you all see, which is the barn. And it literally is, I'll just show you briefly from a distance, you know, we don't need to go in there. I'll just show you the size of the barn from sort of over here. If Alex comes round here, you'll see the caravan in there and the actual size of the barn. Also, what you'll notice as well is this side of the roof. To save the building at some point, somebody has put this corrugated tin cladding, if you like, on there. So we've been and bought 400 second-hand tiles so it's in keep with the building, and we should be doing that at some point. I believe Billy may come along for that week, so you know you'll be able to see us installing the new roof up there when that gets done. So that's about the outside. So what we do now is we'll go inside, and I'll show you briefly inside, the condition of the inside, so we can have a look. So if you follow me inside, we'll come in. Right, so what we're going to do is we'll go inside now and I'll show you inside. So it's a bit of a mess in here because I'm not staying in here at the moment. This is really just where I'm working at the moment. So, You know, don't, all you women out there thinking, look at the state of that, don't worry, it won't look like this forever. If Alex pans around and shows you there's a massive fireplace in there, and I'll go and stand by the side of it, you'll get the size of the scale of it, so you can see the size of it. It's, you know, you can pretty much sit, you know, stand inside it. So yeah, that's the fireplace. This in the corner here is my temporary shower. This will make you laugh. So I'll just show you this quickly. This is where I keep clean. And it's just a curtain with a shower tray. So it's make do for what we've got. So, but it keeps us clean and tidy, especially after a day's work at the convent. So if you come with me, I'll show you upstairs. So this is the second part of the building before we go upstairs. I might just show you this quickly. This part of the building is pretty much where I keep all my building stuff, what I use to do the pointing and the brick building and all that. And if the camera will pick it up over there, there's two of them, one either side. I'll just go over there to show you. These are the troughs. This part of the building, I believe, is where they kept the animals in the winter. And these two huge troughs that you see here, they would have put feed in for the animals. So obviously to feed them and to keep them dry. So these, I mean, it's a shame to take them out, but these will come out because this will be another room. And that's where the double doors will go, which we looked out from outside, if that all makes sense to you. So it's a bit of a job to get up the stairs. So what I'll do, I'll go upstairs and let Alex come. I don't want him falling down the stairs with the camera. So we go up there and then we'll film upstairs so you can have a look upstairs. Okay, right, so we're up in the first room of the two that's upstairs. As you can see, it all needs doing. The good thing about these places are, everything was built to last. I mean, these beams are, you know, they're solid beams, even though they're old. You know, they're not going to go nowhere. So if you remember what we've done in the convent, where we plasterboarded in between all the beams, in between the big beams, if you like, will all get plasterboarded. There's Velux windows to go in here as well. We'll have one in here and two in the other room. And the stairwell will be built properly, which you didn't see because it's just a temporary sort of ladder, if you like, to get up here. And this is the front window, which you see that was above the double doors. If I open that up a little bit, Alex might be able to just get his camera out there, and maybe you can see a little bit out there of the view, which I'll have from this window when it's opened up.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Lovely.
As we pan round, this will make some of you ladies cringe, but this is my toilet, or I should say a toilet. And as you can see, we've got a curtain for privacy, because we all need that. We've also got a waiting room chair, in case there's, you know, a couple of you waiting to go. You know, it's nice and private that way, and there's the waiting room chair. That's how considerate I am. And if Alex comes round, you'll see me now. This is the next part of it. This is the main bedroom, if you like, up here. So this is pretty much the same as that one, but it's obviously a lot bigger, this one. I think it's about 6.5 metres by 7 metres across. And this will have two Velux windows put in this side. On this side there'll be an ensuite bathroom put in. And with another Velux window put in there, obviously to let light into the bathroom. And again, as I say, between these will all be plasterboarded, insulated and plasterboarded, but keeping the big beams all exposed. The back wall as well, and the wall that's behind Alex, which we just come through, I'll take all that lime mortar out there and repoint that all properly, so it'll be a nice feature against the beams and the white ceiling. This is obviously, this is part of the chimney, for those you may wonder, that we saw downstairs, so that's where it comes up. I may take this old render off as well and expose this back to the brickwork. I don't know how nice it is under there, but I may do that anyway and we'll find it. If not, I'll just render that up nice and have the two either sides showing the stonework. Yeah, I mean, this room is not in too bad condition. It's got a half sensible floor. I believe this is where they would have stayed, the people that lived there originally. Whereas the other side would have been like for the animals in the winter. And this is what I was talking about the joints that they use with the pegs that they put in. So they cut a mortise and tenon in there. What I mean by that, they cut a square out that side, and on this they'd have a peg or a piece left in the wood that fits into that, and then they drill 2 holes like this through there, which goes through that little piece that goes into the wood, if that makes sense, to stop that coming back out. And if you see, they're not even sawn off, they're just put in there how they would have done it. And I think the reason why that is because as the timber dries out, then what it allows you to do is to bang these pegs in slightly to tighten the joints up. So that's basically my farmhouse renovation project, which you'll get a chance to see quite a lot of us doing. We'll try and bring you back when we can as we progress through. It'll probably be the first one will be when we get the windows, which is I think 5 to 7 days. So next weekend that will be. We'll be able to pick them up, and then if we get a nice day, we'll come back and we'll start fitting some windows, so you'll be able to see that or how that goes. I think that's about it for now. So have a nice weekend, the rest of you, what's left of it, and we'll see you Monday. So
I'm glad you got your window, Simon.
Yeah, thank you, Billy, for taking me today.
No problem. I look forward to seeing your project progress.
Yeah.
So Simon's only here for 3 months. Well, 2 months now, isn't it?
Yeah, 2. I've been here 3 weeks now, and we're doing the ceiling.
Yeah.
So I was going to hopefully start the windows next week, but we've got a week to wait. So yeah. I'll be back at the convent next week, and we'll get the ceiling finished.
So on the weekends you're going to be doing your place, and then during the week he's going to be at the convent helping us. So it's fantastic. So, so thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow.